Welcome back to the live Wicks talk show, where culture, leadership, business, community all comes together in one powerful conversation. Today's guest is making history and bringing fresh leadership to Texas politics. Joining us is the newly elected Texas State Representative for District 101, Junior Ezeonu. We're talking leadership, vision, community empowerment, economic growth, education, and what this new chapter means for the people of District 101 and the future of Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Representative Junior Ezeonu.
Charwick, thank you for having me, man. I'm happy to be here.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Awesome, man. Thank you for coming and being a part of this show, man. It's just an honor, man. It's
Thank
just
you,
an
brother. I
honor,
appreciate
man. So I don't want to hold you, man. I'm so excited, man. You know, sometimes excitement, you just get excitability, man.
Yes,
it just
sir.
takes over, man.
Yes, sir.
We're just going to talk a little bit. We're going to talk about the journey, Junior. We're going to talk a little bit about who you are
Yes, sir.
and what's ahead of you. All right. So first off, we want to tell everybody congratulations to you
Thank you, sir.
on your election.
Appreciate it.
I know there's a lot that goes with that, man, and people want to know the emotions you went through, that went through your mind when you realized you had won District 101, man.
Wow. Well, first, thank you for having me on your show.
Yes, sir.
It's an honor to be here, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
First and foremost, all glory be to God. All
Yes.
thanks be to God.
Yes.
It wasn't an easy race. You know
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I ran against a long-term incumbent, someone that was there for 16 years.
Yes.
And you never know how it's going to shake out.
That's true.
I always tell people all you can do when you're running or doing anything in life is you do your half and then you let God do his.
Definitely.
You do what you got to do and then let God be God.
Yes.
And that's what I tried. I ran against someone that outraised me 10-1, spent $1 million. All I spent was $100,000.
Wow.
But I knew if I did the work, if I prayed on it and I just did my job, it would work out. So the day we won, it was just excitement.
Yes.
Just excitement, gratitude, seeing like all the work you've put in.
Yes.
All the doors you've knocked on,
Mm-hmm.
all the phone calls you've made, all of that just coming together, and you're like, it paid off.
Yeah.
And you're just grateful. So I mean, even now, and I'm still on the high.
Yeah.
I'm still grateful. It's been over 2 months now, right, since
Yes.
we won. But every day still feels like a movie. Some days it doesn't feel real.
Right.
Especially for me, it's been a dream of mine to serve my community.
Mhm.
And I was blessed to be able to serve on the city council
Mhm.
at the age of 22, beating a 12-year incumbent to get on council.
Yeah.
But no matter the race and no matter who you're challenging or what you're running for, it's just a gratitude to have people like you
Yes, sir.
to support someone like me and to give me a chance to represent our community down there in Austin next year. So I'm still just great, happy and grateful to be here, man.
Man, I can feel the energy that's on you. I can feel it on me,
Thank you,
man. And
man.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Q, he can feel it out there, man. Quest, man. So there's nothing but energy here, man. And
Yes, sir.
me living in that District 101, man, it just feels good,
Yeah.
So for listeners just getting to know you, who is Junior Ezeonu beyond this politics stuff, man? 'Cause they like you say, you're originally from Nigeria, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You moved here to Arlington,
Yeah.
school, etc. Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
No, definitely. So behind every leader or every politician or whatever is a person.
Yes.
And I was born in Nigeria. I moved here when I was 2 years old. Moved to Arlington, went to school in Arlington, literally from pre-K to college, Bryan Elementary, Barnett Junior High, Bowie High School, and then UT Arlington. But at an early age, I was really fascinated by social studies, by government. I had a third grade teacher. Actually, I went to her retirement party yesterday. She's retiring this year.
Wow.
My third grade teacher, she told me, Junior, one day you're going to be president in third grade. I told her I can't. I'm not a natural born citizen. I'm a naturalized citizen. You have to be born in the States to be president. But she said, don't worry about that. It'll change by the time you're of age. So we'll see. But, Trump is making it move in the wrong direction. So who knows what's going to happen.
Man, tell me about it.
Seriously. But, I'm just someone that was always fascinated and just wanted to understand why and learn. I was very curious as a child up until, now. And I'm just always trying to figure out what can we do to improve this?
Yes.
Why is this like this? And I'm not comfortable just accepting that's just the way it is. No, there's a reason it got that way.
That's true.
Now, what can we do to improve it? But at the same time, I'm a human. I like to have fun. I go out with friends. I'm a big basketball fan. fan. I was watching the game last night and saw the Lakers lose. I'm a LeBron fan. So seeing that, I was like, dang. But it's cool to see Cade Cunningham for the Detroit Pistons. He went to Bowie.
Yeah.
He one of my younger brothers, he was playing with him in high school.
Wow.
So it's so cool to see that too. So, I just try to be a regular person because, I'm in politics, but I'm still human. So I still have fun like anybody else and enjoy the sports.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just who you are, man. We're regular people, man.
Exactly.
So we're who we are, man. We don't want you to put us on a pedestal for anything. We want you to understand that we are human. We are regular people.
We have this shared humanity.
Exactly.
I think we forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell you this is what's interesting too. When you get into politics, people start to put you on that pedestal.
Yeah.
And it's important to have people around you that remind you that you're still junior.
Still junior.
You know what I mean? You need people around you that remind you, hey, I know you're climbing.
Yeah.
But you're still junior.
And
that's so important.
Yes.
Because at any moment, your head can get a little big. Because people are treating you like you're bigger than who you were before. But I always remember, and so I always tell people, don't call me. When I was a council member for Grand Prairie, don't call me a councilman unless we're at City Hall.
Yeah.
Same thing with state representative. Don't call me a state representative unless we're in Austin or in a meeting.
Correct.
Outside of that, I'm just junior. I'm just like you. I'm a regular person because I don't ever want to be like that kind of individual. Because there's so many people in politics that just get in here and their heads just swell
up. Swell up, man.
Yes, sir.
So what inspired you to step into public service and run for office, man? When you think, was it the young lady or was it your teacher did she inspire you, or was it words, or was it something that happened in life that inspired you to want to step into public service, man?
I think those educators or mentors or coaches, they all plant small little seeds in you as a child. And you don't notice it, right? Like, 'cause I never thought back then that I would run for office, but she saw that in me. And then I had coaches and other teachers and mentors that told me I was a leader and said, like, you can't behave like that because you're a leader. People look up to you. And you're in 4th or 5th grade or in 7th grade and you're like, I should act better.
Yeah,
I should carry myself in a separate way because I'm leading, from example. Like people need to look up to me, and I think it started at a young age, but definitely in high school. That's when I was like, when you get in high school, you're trying to figure out what am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? And it was during that 2016 presidential election, during the primary, Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders inspired me.
Wow.
He inspired me. Well, I'll tell you like this. Barack Obama first inspired me when I was like 9 years old when he got elected. Because I was like, wow, someone like him can win.
Yeah.
Someone like him can win.
Yeah.
Why can't I win? You know what I mean? Like when you see someone that looks like you, that's doing it. That's why I like to go to these schools, elementary schools, high schools, middle schools, colleges. I want to make sure that all of these kids, especially people of color, especially young black men, young black women, they see me and they're like, I can be it too.
Yes.
So, that's when I was inspired, definitely in high school for sure. But starting with Barack Obama, Bernie Sanders, I said, these are people that care about their communities, that are willing to sacrifice, because running for office and serving is a humongous sacrifice.
Definitely.
But they're doing it to serve our community and our country. I want to do it too, because there's so many people in this community that helped me become who I am today.
Yeah, and you can understand, because I was going to ask you, were there any defining moments in your life that made you say, I want to create change? So you kind of answered that, man. Upbringing. What lessons from your upbringing shape your leadership style?
My parents.
I was going to ask you that, man.
My parents always told me, because I'm the oldest of 4, whatever you do the right thing, because your siblings are watching you.
They're
watching you. Like, you met one of my brothers at the polls, and it's so cool to look back and see like that we've done a decent job. Yeah. Each one of my siblings are doing well, and they're respectful young men and women that are going to be great leaders in our community, regardless of whatever field they go into. But my parents they expected more out of me. And they never were willing to allow me to be average. They said, we don't care what he or she's doing. I want you to do this.
Man.
So I had great parents. I have great parents, great educators. I had some really good coaches too.
Yeah.
And it was so cool, this campaign. A lot of my coaches from high school, middle school, did campaign videos with me.
Wow.
and even came out to the polls and helped me. I mean, it was incredible. It was incredible. But I had coaches that just would not let me be like others. Like they told me, you are a leader.
Helping with the mindset.
Yeah, you got to carry yourself like a leader.
Yeah.
And as a young man, especially a young Black man in our community, it makes you think, okay, I can't just do the average thing. I can't just settle with being okay. I got to be great. So that's how I was raised, you know, both from my parents, but also my mentors in the community that poured a lot into me and believed in me even when I didn't see that in myself.
Man, you know what? I talk about luck all the time.
Yeah.
I talk about the word luck.
Yeah.
And people don't understand what the word luck is and what it means. To me, luck stands for learning under corrective knowledge, man. When you learn under that corrective knowledge, man, it helps people like yourself, people like myself, people like young man here understand what type of mindset you have to have in order to be a leader. There's different lenses that we have to look out of, man.
Yeah.
And like you say, man, you got younger brothers and sisters, you know, they looking at you every step. I looked at every step my brother made.
Yeah.
You know, I looked at the rights, I looked at the wrongs, I looked at the mishaps, I looked at, you know, good. So yeah, man, that's what's up, man.
I appreciate it.
Man, I'm proud of you. I'm thankful to just have you sit in front of me and in the presence, man, because I can feel the energy. And I can only see what's about to happen when you get there.
I appreciate it. But I like that about luck. You said learning under corrective knowledge.
Learning under corrective knowledge.
Learning under corrective knowledge.
I don't believe in fear, man. Fear is false evidence appearing real to people in people's mind. So
false evidence appearing real. Man, you killing it with this.
but you know, it's true.
Yeah.
Because we have to believe in oneself. We have to believe in ourselves, man. And the part of leadership, you got to learn how to be a leader for yourself before you can lead people, you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm with you, man. And a lot of people are going to see this, man. They're going to be like, wow. But you are that ladder. It's never ending for you, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
So, vision. I want to talk a little bit about the vision, your vision, man. We're facing a whole lot.
Yeah.
In this world, man. Me being a part of District 101, there's a lot of things going. What are the biggest issues currently facing District 101? Because I think that's Arlington, Mansfield, and Grand Prairie.
That's right.
Parts of Arlington, parts of Mansfield and Grand Prairie.
District 101 is fortunate that we have a very diverse community.
Definitely.
That's a big strength that we have. People from all over the country, all over the world. That's a very big advantage that we have. Some of the challenges that we have, though, facing us, number one is going to start with housing. We're seeing a housing market that's unaffordable for the next generation. Shoot, for the people that are here right now trying to buy a single family home. Like we're seeing right now, the average age for a first-time home buyer moving up to 40 years old as of last year. 20 years ago, it used to be 31 years of age. Now, 40 years old.
Wow. I bought my first, I bought my first home. I was 28, 27.
Doing it right.
And I'm still there. So I bought that home, man.
Yeah. But the average person I bought my first one 2.5 years ago. I was 24 going on 25.
Yeah.
But the average person, though, that's making $65,000 a year or $70,000 a year can't afford a $400,000 house.
No.
Like inflation when it comes to home prices has just skyrocketed for several reasons.
Yeah.
But one major reason are these major private equity firms and large corporations that come and buy up all these single family homes, turn them into rentals.
Yeah.
And they jack up the rental prices every single year. So while they're decreasing the amount of homes on the housing supply and the housing stock, leading to, you know, less supply, but still the equal amounts of demand or higher demand increases the prices. They're also killing us on the rental market. So I have a lot of pieces of legislation I'm going to introduce in this upcoming session to try to tackle that, to help people, as well as a piece of legislation that I think will be very helpful for first-time home buyers, where the state government helps you have a subsidized mortgage, where they buy down the interest rate a point or two to make it to where the mortgage is affordable, as well as some reforms when it comes to insurance. Because people ain't talking about this right now. Homeowner insurance is the next thing that's going to hurt a lot of homeowners.
Yeah.
Because we talk right now about property taxes.
Yes.
And property tax reform.
Yes.
We have to reform homeowner insurance as well. Insurance reform is crucial
That's
for the next 10
definitely
years.
crucial.
Yeah.
Yes. We're seeing it.
Yeah.
We're seeing it.
I mean, the average Texan is paying at least $3,000 a year when it comes to their premiums for their homeowner insurance. At least $3,000.
Especially where we at.
Yeah.
It's more. I won't say 3,000, but it's more.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what it's going to.
Yeah. And if you're only making $60,000 or $50,000 a year, how you gonna make it?
Wow.
You know, and that's what the average person is making.
Wow. What changes do you want residents to feel within the first term, your first term?
Oh, number one, just having someone, and the current incumbent has done a fine job. Mr. Turner's a good man.
Chris Turner.
Yeah, I think having someone with a different vision for Texas, and like I told you earlier, I don't really believe in the things that we can't do.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's find a way to accomplish it.
Yeah.
Why can't we raise the minimum wage?
Yeah.
It's been $7.25 in Texas since 2009.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, 17 years. We have other Republican states like Nebraska and Kansas that have raised it to $15 an hour. Not my bad. Nebraska and Missouri raised it to $15 an hour.
Wow.
Let's raise the minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying to move it to $15 an hour in 1 year. No, it has to be increased incrementally to allow our small business owners to be able to afford it, so they don't lay off a lot of people. But we have to tackle that issue. The housing issue is something I'm going to work on.
Yeah.
But another one that's crucial is our public schools. Making sure that we're properly funding these public schools, that the students have the resources that they need, especially for our students that are mentally or physically disabled.
Yeah.
Or have some form of crisis where they need support. And also restructuring how we're looking at student performance. Mm-hmm. It should not just be, excuse me, it shouldn't just be based on how well they're doing on these test exams.
Yeah.
We need to look at the student holistically.
Yes.
How are they truly growing when it comes to knowledge and their skill set to think on their own, to problem solve? Literacy is another thing when it comes to school. Our students are not reading at their grade level.
They're not reading at their grade level.
So we have to tackle that as well. So those are some of the issues that we're going to focus on. And I think within the first couple terms, we'll be able to accomplish some of that.
Man, I think that's awesome, man. Those are some of the questions I got here when it talks about affordable housing, public education funding, higher wages, lowering costs, and working families, man. Yeah. Those are some of the questions I was going to, but you already answered those questions.
Hey, we flowing, man. We flowing.
So leadership, community. Many people feel disconnected from politics. How do you plan to stay accessible and connected to the community?
Whenever I attend events, I always give out my business cards, which have my direct phone number on it, my email, whatever you need. But I'm on social media. Mm-hmm. It's so cool because the other day I was taking a walk in my neighborhood. I try to stay active, because the issue is you get elected and you start eating like crazy, and you may look not how you looked on the campaign trail. But
camera give you 10.
Nah, I'm telling you, man. So I was out taking a walk, and this lady, she was like, "You're Junior." I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "I reached out to you on Instagram, and you responded to me." She was like, "I couldn't believe it." I said, I always tell people, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, email, reach out to me. I might not respond within the first 10 minutes, but I'll get back to you within a day.
Definitely.
And that's how I try to stay really accessible that way. But I'm gonna be having town hall meetings, different community events. Like, I'm really excited about this upcoming term. I want to do, college and career fairs. For that next generation of young people that are looking for opportunities. Just having a lot of things that are accessible for our residents. And even if you don't live in my district, still come, because you never know what you can gain from being there. Yeah.
I'm in agreement with you on that, man. Just come out once he gets this thing rolling, gets in there and make some things happen. Yeah, just be a part of it. Don't lose sight. Mm-hmm. What does real leadership mean to you personally, brother?
Accountability is number one. Accountability is number one.
Yeah.
I always told residents when I was on the council at our town halls, they'd be like, "What can we do to help you?" I say, "Always hold me accountable."
Yeah.
Call me and be like, "You said you were going to do this for me.
Yeah.
Have you done it? And if not, why not? Explain it."
Yeah.
Because too many politicians get into office and we get comfortable.
Yeah. And
we start doing what we want to do and not doing what the people need us to do.
Correct.
So for me, accountability is number one, because I'm always going to be a public servant. Like, my job is not, no one should ever treat me like a king. You should treat me like Junior, the servant. Yes. Because my job is to serve you, serve our community. So accountability is number one. Being a good listener is so important.
Yes.
When it comes to being a real leader.
Definitely.
We need to listen more than we speak. That's why even when I'm doing these interviews
Mhm.
or podcasts or coming on anyone's show, it's difficult because I want to talk to you and I want to hear from you
Right.
what you care about.
Right.
But you're asking me questions, I have to answer.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's really important to listen because you learn so much about your community and your district from the people that live there.
I live there.
And there's so many more people that live there than you being the one politician that represents them.
Yeah.
So I think accountability, being a good listener, just having the heart for service. A lot of people want to be in office because of the title or the perks that come with it, but don't have the heart for service. A real leader, a good leader has that heart for service and is willing to just look out for people no matter who they are, no matter their religion, their race, their ethnicity, their skill set, their income level. They look at you as a person, as a whole person, and not just a number.
Yeah, definitely, man. And me being in your district, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of questions I can ask.
Yes,
you. We'll be here all day, and you know what I mean. So, I think being a resident here in Tarrant County or Grand Prairie, whatever, Dallas, Tarrant County, how important is unity right now in Texas communities?
Texas has the largest number of Black people in the state, in the country. People don't know this. Texas has the largest number of Hispanics in the country when it comes to population. And obviously, one of the largest numbers of white Americans, one of the largest numbers of Asian Americans, especially in North Texas. Looking at Collin County, parts of Dallas County, parts of Tarrant County, a lot of folks from South Asia and East Asia and Southeast Asia. Unity is our do or die. If we're not unified, we'll be divided and conquered by the people that like to see us divided because it makes it easy to be conquered. So for me, I mean, this community made me, and this community has a lot of different people from different shades and backgrounds that contributed to making me who I am today. So I will never allow myself to be used in a way that we divide people. I'm a unifier. And I think when we're united, we can accomplish so much.
Yes.
And I tell people, I don't care if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, I don't care if you vote or not vote. I want you to start voting, but I'm going to represent you and I'm going to look out for you. And I'm going to try to bring you in because I think for our democracy to improve, it has to expand. We got to bring in those people that don't care, or those people that feel left out, or those people that feel forgotten, or those people that feel like their vote does not matter, so they don't vote. We want a better democracy. That's how we got to expand it.
Wow, and that's crazy. As I'm sitting here looking at my question board, my question board said, "What message do you have for young people who feel their voices don't matter?" You just answered.
I told you we're flowing.
So you just answered. And what role does culture and diversity play in strengthening District 101?
Like we said earlier, man, District 101. I mean, it's one of the most culturally diverse districts in the state.
Yeah.
And it's just big strength. I mean, we have events where we recognize the Asian community, different parts of the Asian community, the Hispanic community, the Black community, obviously the white Anglo-American community. Our diversity is our number one strength. And I mean, you can't tell me anyone doesn't like, that's why I tell people that are on the fence about diversity. You like to go to an Asian restaurant. You like to go to a Hispanic, Mexican restaurant. You like to go to an African restaurant. Like to go get soul food. Yeah. Don't tell me you don't like diversity. Don't tell me you don't like diversity. You love our food.
Yeah, for real, right? That's true.
No, seriously, you enjoy the music.
Yeah.
Because you take someone that may be prejudiced, put them in a Hispanic club, they're going to be dancing. Put them in a Black club, they're going to be dancing. Put them in an African club, they're going to be dancing. Put them, obviously, when it comes to country music, they're going to be dancing. People have to look at it like this. We are all people.
Definitely.
Remove your blinders that put you in a box and make you feel like this is your only tribe. Yeah. You can't connect to other people. Put us in any environment, we all gonna get along. Yeah. But we have to just break down those walls of division because those walls are artificial. Someone taught you to hate. Yeah. That's what we gotta remember. Someone taught you to hate. Nobody's born hating someone else. I mean, no one is because we're all people. Like children are the best example because they understand our shared humanity. Because a kid don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. But they see someone, they smile, they run to them. Yeah. And that's how we got to get back to. We have to break down those walls of division.
Boy, if we looked at life like music, man. Yeah. When we get into the room, it's just music. Music is just healing.
It is.
Wow.
It's spiritual.
Yeah.
Music is spiritual, man. I mean, it captivates you.
Yeah.
Same thing with food.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, put anyone that's prejudiced in these different rooms to eat the food, they fall in love.
Yes.
They forget that they hated the people that were cooking it.
It's like, man, so why you think, like, why, man? There's so many different examples that shows you diverse in what we do. Why can't we just?
Because we're taught to hate, man. Someone is profiting from the division. And there's a reason they keep pushing it, because they're making money off of it.
Making money off of it. Man. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit into personal, man.
Yes,
but
sir.
That's funny, man, because, man, if we all just the lenses of just music, man, and how it brings people together, man. Yeah. Wow.
Even when you don't know what they're saying.
Don't you know? You don't have to know what they're saying, right?
To. It's like the beat, the vibe, everything. That's right. That's right. Hey,
man. Personal inspiration, man. Politics can be demanding.
Yeah.
Right. How do you stay grounded mentally and spiritually, man? Because I know there's some long days, long nights, man.
I have a great family, great mother and father, siblings, good friends, really good friends that look out for me. And I've really tried to become more and more prayerful. Like I try to pray every night before I go to bed and in the morning when I wake up. But it's crazy because during the campaign, this is going to sound crazy. We're going to get personal. Let's get personal.
Shout out moms and dads, man.
For real. During the campaign, it was like the first week of January. And the Holy Spirit, and I'm not someone that starts saying the Holy Spirit, but I'm going to say it here because it happened to me.
I got you.
The Holy Spirit put it on my heart that I needed to fast. I'm not a faster. My mom is a big fast. Like she does the full 30-day fast, 21 day. She's a big faster. The Holy Spirit kept telling me, you need to start this year off right. You need to fast. And I was trying to be disobedient because I'm like, man, I'm out here knocking on doors. I'm hungry. You know, I'm tired. I can't be fasting. But for 3 or 4 days straight, every day it was on my heart. You need to fast. You need to fast. You need to fast. So I called my parents one day. I said, hey, God is telling me to fast. I said, I don't know why, because this campaign is going on, but I got to fast. So we said, all right, I'm going to do a 21-day fast. So we started on January 10th, supposed to finish on January 31st. During that 21-day period, I can't tell you all the blessings that happened, all the revelations, the peace that was put upon me. I mean, I just felt amazing. Obedience, man. Spiritually, I felt great. Mentally, I felt great. Physically, I felt wonderful, even though I wasn't eating till like 3 or 6 some days, but at least 3 p.m. Because I was being obedient to what God told me to do. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep fasting until election day. So I kept fasting till March 3rd. So keep in mind, while I'm out there all day long in the heat, canvassing or poll greeting, talking to voters, I'm fasting.
Wow.
But it was a blessing.
Awesome.
It was a humongous blessing. So for me, you know, I give all thanks and glory to God. And I really, really try to stay grounded with my prayers and trying to read the Bible more and just trying to be a real servant. Like I think being a servant, you need God to be a good servant.
Definitely.
I mean, you need his divine inspiration and his divine guidance and his will in your life for you to be who you need to be for the community.
Definitely. Awesome, man. So I'm going to ask you, you know, man, once again, shout out to moms and pops, man, for Junior, man. Big shout out. Shout out.
For sure. They're amazing.
Yeah, man. What are some leaders or mentors that inspired your journey? Who are some of the people, if you want to shout them out and name them, shout them out, you can, or, you know.
Definitely have to start off with Miss Shulman, who was my 3rd grade teacher, who planted those seeds early on. Thank you. I appreciate you. Had some great basketball coaches. Coach Robinson in 7th grade had us log rolling on the field because we were getting in trouble. And even if it wasn't you, he said, y'all all got to get on the field.
Everybody.
Coach Allen, Coach Trey, all these great coaches. Someone in our community that's a former council member in Arlington, Marvin Sutton. So Marvin was a council member from like 2020 to 2023, like for 2 or 3 years. Then he ran for mayor in Arlington. But Marvin, our families have known each other since I was very small because his kids went to Bryant, and he lived on the street he lived close to the street that we lived in Arlington back when we were living in Arlington. And when I first was running for council, I called him asking for advice. He's one of the few people that picked up the phone and gave me real advice.
Wow.
So you never forget those that helped you.
That's true.
I always tell people, dance with those that brought you.
That's true.
You never forget those that helped you. So even in this campaign, Marvin was like, hey, I got your back, brother. He was knocking on doors for me. He was helping me at the polls. Like, shout out to Marvin Sutton. I appreciate you. I mean, yeah, Arlington council member, big leader here in Arlington. I mean, looks out for the city. So that's a good man, a good brother. I thank you for your leadership too.
That's what's up, man. Junior, you cool, calm, laid back young man.
I appreciate it, man.
What are some things that what is something people would be surprised to learn about you?
So back in college, you hear, right? Hey, I don't mind. I've told this story a few times. People don't know this. So back in college, the way I made my money, I worked as a sub at Mansfield ISD.
I got you.
And that was cool and everything. But and I worked at JCPenney prior to that. My first job actually was at Kroger. I worked at the Kroger on Southeast Green Oaks and 360 as a cart pusher and grocery bagger. That was my very first job. But back in college, one of the jobs that made me some real money was a great job. I was a party promoter. People would never guess. Like the guy you see right now. I say I like to have fun, but I was at the door collecting the $10 to get it.
Hey, he got the gift.
I'm telling, hey, man. And we had a great time. We made UTA a fun school for people because the thing about UTA was a commuter school. Mm-hmm. So a lot of folks that do actually move out there to go to school, they're like, why is it so dead? So like, okay, we're gonna turn it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. So we just threw parties, man. Like once a month, people were excited. We made some good money off of it. Yeah. But it definitely gave me some interesting skills. Mm-hmm. It allowed me to converse and meet and talk to different kinds of people. That was my first opportunity to really start canvassing because I would go to all these different dorms and apartments and knock on their door. If they weren't there, I'd put the flyer on their door. And that's what I did on the campaign trail when I ran for council the first time. So, those transferable skills that you got from promoting parties. So, yeah, that's something that I did back in college that I really enjoyed and I miss a little bit. I don't miss it that much because I enjoy what I'm doing now, but I miss it a little bit.
Hey, man, that's being a part of the community and being a part of humanity. It's like you got people that follow you. I mean, you're a promoter. Yeah. You did that. Yeah, man, that's cool. So
I'm telling you now.
I want to see what your party's gonna be like here for too long. Hey, let's turn up, man. Don't forget about me, man.
I
know I'm a little bit older, but don't forget about
me. Still have fun.
Still have fun.
Responsibly.
I don't want to hold you too much longer, man. Finally, what message would you like to leave with the people of District 101 and everyone listening today?
It's a really good question. I know a lot of people are concerned about what's happening right now in the news, in the country, internationally. What I want people to understand is that in life, in history, you'll read this in history, there's these waves. Mm-hmm. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Sometimes you have really horrific leaders that don't care about people and destroy more than they build. And sometimes you have leaders that really care about people and build more than they destroy. It's a process. It's a process. There's a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. that the moral arc of the universe is long. Mm-hmm. The moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Mm-hmm. We saw what the Supreme Court did last week. Mm-hmm. We're seeing with all the racial gerrymandering occurring in the country and nationally and in Texas. People are concerned, but I want y'all to know better days are ahead.
Better days ahead.
And we're going to fight tooth and nail for all of these offices, all of these seats to ensure that good people get elected. Definitely. That represent our communities, that care about everyone. I tell people, I just want you to look out for everyone. Just look out for everyone. Look out for our entire community. Look out for the little guy, the small woman that just needs a small opportunity, just needs a chance. And far too often, folks are talking about they don't want to give out a handout. Don't give a handout, give a hand up. Give someone a chance. Because all we need is a chance.
That's all.
You give me a chance, I'm good.
That's all.
Equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. Just give people a chance. And that's what we're going to fight for. So to the residents of District 101, whether you're in Arlington, Grand Prairie, or Mansfield, I'm honored to be your state representative starting in January. I'm going to fight tooth and nail every day while we're in session and outside of session to serve you responsibly, equitably, and in a way that you'll be proud of me. I look forward to meeting you all if I haven't met you already.
That's what's up, man. It's the fun segment right here.
Let's do it.
Rapid fire questions
All right.
before the outro. Rapid fire. Favorite Texas food?
Brisket.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
One word that describes your leadership style.
Ooh, one word that describes my leadership style. Engaging.
Okay. Favorite motivational quote, which I think you just said it.
Which one did I just say? I've said so
Martin
many
Luther
things.
King.
Oh yeah, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Yep.
Music you listen to while working.
Ooh, so it's gonna be a mixture of hip hop, R&B, and Afro beats.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Biggest life lesson so far?
That's a great question. The biggest life lesson so far is that I can't control anybody, but I can control my attitude, the work that I put in, and how I look at the issues. I don't try to control anyone. I don't try to change your mind. I'll let you know what I think. Hopefully you agree with me. It's like with a voter. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to try to do and ask you what you care about, and I ask for your support. But I can't control if you're going to give it to me, but I can control my attitude and how I look at the issues and how I fight for you.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Man. Well, there you have it, folks. And if you're out there, I want to make sure you tune in to this one right here. That's a good one. So an incredible conversation today with newly elected Texas State Representative Junior Ezeonu. Thank you for sharing your vision, your journey, and your commitment to serving the people of District 101, brother.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you to everyone watching and listening to the Live Wicks Talk Show. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this episode as we continue bringing impactful voices and meaningful conversations to the community. Until next time, stay inspired, stay informed, and keep the conversation alive. Mr. Junior, make sure everybody knows how to get in contact with you, if they want to follow you, if they want to just keep track of you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Make sure to tap in with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Just type in Junior Ezeonu, Junior Junior, Ezeonu, Ezeonu. You'll find me. And if you have any questions, just reach out.
There you have it. Always remember, self-inspect, self-research, self-motivate, and go ahead and live. This is Sharwick Reed of the Live Wicks Talk Show. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yes, sir.
Honor.
Appreciate you,
privilege,
man.
young man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Can we get a picture?